Hello, children. Welcome back. Today, we are going to start a very interesting chapter, that is autobiography of a great Indian bustard. Okay, but before starting the chapter, I want to tell you about the inspirational quote by Mahatma Gandhi, great Mahatma Gandhi. What he said: the greatness of a nation can be judged by the way its animals are treated. The greatness of a nation can be judged. Judge means to give an opinion about something or someone on the information you have. So here, the greatness of a nation can be judged means given opinion by the way its animals are treated. Okay, children. So now you must have guessed that today's chapter is related to some wild animal, a wild bird, right? So before starting the chapter, we will hear about Indian wildlife. Okay, children. So, children, India is a home to a large variety of animals. It is a biodiversity hotspot with its various ecosystems ranging from the Himalayas in the north to the evergreen rainforest in the south, the desert sand of the west to the marshy mangroves to the east. Children, India is home to about 7.6% mammal, 14.7% amphibian, 6% of bird, 6.2% reptilian, and 6% of flowering plant species. India's forest lands nurture about 500 species of mammals and 2000 plus bird species. But we human beings kill these wild animals through pesticides, accidents, or hunting, and the native species may become endangered. So what do you mean by endangered? An endangered species is a species that is very likely to become extinct in the near future. Extinct means having no living members. Okay, so endangered species may be at risk due to factors such as habitat loss. Habitat loss means the natural home is lost, and poaching. Poaching means to hunt animals illegally. Okay, so among the 10 critically endangered species of birds in India, the great Indian bustard is a most endangered species of bird found only in India and adjoining region with less than 150 individuals left in India. Okay, children, less than 150 individuals left in India and the world, and are in urgent need of conservation, that is prevention action. The main threats are threats means the main dangers to this great Indian bustards are hunting and habitat loss. Okay, children. So here you can see the male and female great Indian bustard. Great Indian bustard, it is a large, heavily built, swift bird. It is its appearance is like ostrich. It is found near in India and Pakistan. Okay, children. So here you can see the egg. Okay, the great Indian bustard lays one egg directly on the ground. Okay, so now we will start the chapter. But before starting the chapter, you should know who has written this article or written this chapter. It is the famous Dr. Pramod Patil. Now, who is Pramod Patil? He is a passionate wildlife conservationist. He recently won the Whitley Award, or the we can say the Green Oscar Award, for his work related to saving the great Indian bustard. Okay, children. Now we will start the chapter autobiography of a great Indian bustard. But before starting, you should know what you mean by autobiography. Autobiography means the story of a person's life written by that person. Now you hear who is the person? Here the person is great Indian bustard. Or we can say autobiography is a history of a person's life as narrated by that person, which could be written or oral. Now here in this chapter, Dr. Pramod Patil has used this method of writing to tell us about the difficult situation of the great Indian bustard who are nearing extinction. Means their number is just in very speedily their number is decreasing in the world. So now we will see the chapter what great Indian bustard want to tell us. Okay, children, textbooks are open, pencils ready. Now we will start. Now what great Indian bustard is telling us. Which is the heaviest flying bird in India? Well, friends, it is me, the Great Indian Bustard. I feel proud to be known as the Great Indian Bustard. I have more than 30 different names in various Indian languages. In Maharashtra, in Marathi, I am known as Maldog or Whom. Children, you can find out other names said in various Indian languages. Okay, so I can weigh, Bustard is saying, I can weigh up to 80 kilos and can stand up to 4 feet in height, that is reaching up to your shoulders or even higher. Okay, so I have got a long white neck, brown wings, tall yellow legs, and a black cap on my head. So here in this sentence, you can see many adjectives and nouns. Can you identify them? Here's now see. Long white neck. Neck is noun. Long white adjective. Wings noun. Brown is adjective. Again legs noun. Tall yellow adjective. Again cap noun and black is adjective. Bustard is saying my wife. Who is Bustard's wife? Mrs. Bustard. So my wife, Mrs. Bustard, is smaller and slimmer than I am. Smaller, slimmer. Again adjectives. Which degree of comparison? Second degree, comparative degree. So here Bustard, Mr. Bustard is comparing with Mrs. Bustard. So Mrs. Bustard is smaller and slimmer than I am, and her neck is not white. But I have heard, I have heard humans say that we both look impressive. Means we just have a great effect on the minds of human beings. That is impressive. Okay, children. Now, what Bustard is saying, I live on grasslands. Grassland means open area in a region covered with grass and deserts, along with my other friends, including chinkara, blackbird, and larks. I eat everything, including snakes, lizards, small fruits, and berries, and all sorts of insects. All types of insect I love to eat. That is a very healthy habit. See what Bustard is saying? That is a very healthy habit. Isn't it, children, to eat all natural things? But grasshoppers and beetles are my favorite food items. Most favorite food item, grasshoppers and beetles. Okay. Now we will move to next slide. Sorry. Okay. Next slide. When it starts raining, we all gather at our favorite grasslands where there are no people to disturb us. Okay, when it starts raining, we all gather, means all Bustard, male, female Bustard, all gathered there where there are no people, no human being to disturb us. I perform a wonderful dance. Dance, noun, wonderful adjective. By gulping air in the special feathery pouch. Gulping. Gulping means to swallow quickly. In the special feathery pouch. Pouch here means it is a pocket-like structure attached below my neck. This pouch helps me to produce a resonating sound. Which kind of sound? Resonating sound. Resonating sound means loud, deep sound. Okay. Similar to the one produced by the cow. Cow produce this kind of sound. I dance in joy with puffed out feathers. My feathers are puffed out and cocked up tail, tail cocked upside and dropped down wings. It helps me to impress my soulmate. Here soulmate is Mrs. Bustard. That is partner, we can say companion, soulmate. Okay, helps me to impress my, to affect my partner. That is my Mrs. Bustard. Okay, children, what Bustard is saying? You know that we birds lay eggs and our young ones hatch out of eggs. Hatch out means to come out of eggs. Mother GIB, that is Mother Great Indian Bustard, lays just one egg directly on the ground. We don't believe in building nest. Okay, there is one more bird who don't believe in building nest. Can you name that bird? Yes, it is cuckoo. It lays eggs on whose nest? Crow's nest. Yes. So we don't believe in building nest, but we have a special trick to protect our eggs from predators. Predators means animals that hunt, kill and eat other animals like lion, tiger. They kill other animals and eat other animals that are predators. The egg looks like a stone. You have seen the picture of egg, right, children? Monitor lizards, foxes, dogs, pigs, snakes, and eagles are enemies of my egg and chick. But my wife, that is Mrs. Bustard, protects the egg from all of them. Okay, the mother protects the egg and chick from all sorts of enemies. By the time our young one hatches out of the egg, rains arrive. It is rainy season. Rainy season, you can see plenty of grass everywhere. So here Bustard is saying there is plenty of grass swarming with insects. Plenty grass is there swarming with insects. Swarming with insects means there are large number of insects moving here and there. So insects, it is told earlier that insect is the favorite food of Bustard. So it is the fresh food for my family. Who is the fresh food? The large number of insect is the fresh food for my family. Young ones of other birds soon fly away from the nest. You know, children, other birds, as soon as they learn to fly, they leave the nest, okay, and they make another nest. But here, a great Indian bustard, mother and chick stay together for nearly one whole year. The chick learns many good habits from the mother, like you learn many good habits from your mother. In the same way here, small bustard, baby bustard also learn good habits from its mother. Okay, children. Now that's all for today. The next video, next period, we will see the remaining part of chapter. We will see about many new things in the chapter. Okay, children. Now I will give you some new words and its meaning. You have to write that meaning and new word 3 times in your copy within 2 to 3 days, and you have to read the chapter. Okay. Now till next period, take care. Thank you.